Hey sis, what's up, girl? How you doing? I done got off to a rocket start. Mm, I done had a real rocket start, y'all. Hey, other sis, what's up, little boo? Man, I just rolled my contact out my eye, but I put it back in just sitting here, like literally before I started. Man, Lil Higgy, your topic tonight. Whew, man, perfect in these contexts. I just rolled one out, literally. Put it, just put it in, sitting here. Well, anyway, not anyway. I don't know what I was just trying to say. Anyway, hey my people, hey y'all. Welcome to Keena's Corner. I'm your girl Keena, and I thank you sincerely for being here in my corner. Thank you so much. Here on Keena's Corner, I speak facts, opinions, truths, vulnerabilities, and need to knows. If you are here on my YouTube and you have not, please like my video for me. If you feel the need to share it later on or whenever, I'd appreciate that. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please do that for me as well. To my Facebookers, please give me a like, a comment, share, and all that good stuff. If you wish to subscribe to Keena's Corner podcast page on Facebook, I'd appreciate that as well. I do. When you like, when you share, when you subscribe, of course, when you like, when you share, when you comment, when you subscribe, that's how Facebook and that's how YouTube is gonna know that you like my content. So please, for me, do me that favor, give me a like, give me a share, give me a comment, give me a subscribe. See, that's why I don't do content. Man, they beneficial now, but yeah, I literally just sat here and I rubbed, and thankfully, I just happened. It was like I caught it. What up, young man? Appreciate you coming. But yeah, I caught it when I was rubbing my eye, and I just put it back in, thankfully, because it's like I'm partially blind at that point. Anyway, anyway, again, y'all, if you're here, let me know you're in here. Give me a comment, give me a like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate you. So, tonight or this episode is season 4, episode 7. Season 4, episode 7. It's another great topic, I believe, and I believe it might have been the first or second season. I kind of hit on this, but I kind of went more in depth tonight. I was asking for topics, and it's actually a topic that one of my friends gave me, and I think it's a pretty good one. So I kind of went in depth with it. And if you choose to listen to it, I think it's a good one, especially for well, I mean for both for them for my guys and for my girlsies, my ladies. So if you read this topic or title, it says, "Should men be able to be soft?" I'm gonna quote that: "Soft in relationships. Should men be able to be soft in relationships?" Yeah, well, the simple answer is just simple. Right off top, yes. Your simple answer is absolutely yes, right? We got to remember and realize and understand that there are like many, a plethora, a bunch. There are many men who have been told all their life not to cry. Many. There are also many men who are afraid to show their emotions, right? Many men. There are many who are afraid that them being soft, them being vulnerable, them being sensitive will make them seem or appear weak. A lot of men feel this way, right? So I don't know why you wouldn't want them to be that, soft or sensitive or vulnerable around you as a woman, right? That's what I feel. There are so many men like who have, they've been told like stop crying all the time. Stop being a crybaby, right? We've all heard that before. And that literally, that one thing, those few words are like etched in their head, even from childhood. Stop crying all the time. Stop being a crybaby. You ain't no big boy. You cry so much. That's etched in their head. That's something that they hadn't forgotten about yet. And they won't unless something changes, right? So a lot of times it's where the you're gonna get the anger and the rage and the behavior that you see coming from men. Like it's like a childlike behavior. You're gonna see it coming from a grown man though. You're gonna see that little boy come out in him, right? As a fully grown man. It's like a lot of men, of course, always feel that always 24/7 they need to be providing, protecting, things like that. They feel like they shouldn't have to or they shouldn't express emotions. Of course, that's the furthest thing from the truth, but that's what a lot of guys feel, right? Um, Sometimes they feel this way because it is a taught or learned behavior. Like I just said, the things that steal from the childhood. Like they were taught not to cry, right? Not to be vulnerable, right? Or not to be soft because it's gonna make them seem weak, right? If you've ever heard any phrases like suck it up, man up, if any of that sounds familiar to you, it's, because I know you have. We've all heard that, right? Especially like little boys like who have to grow up. They got to grow up, of course, as men, and then they gonna remember what they've been taught, right? That boys shouldn't cry, you're tough, suck it up, be a man. Imagine trying to break down them walls though when a man gets grown and that's what he's been taught and told his whole life. You just imagine that. That's a hard task, a very hard task. I truly believe, y'all, that a lot of men don't express emotion because they don't know how to. That's powerful, but I honestly believe that's what it is. A lot of men really don't express emotion simply because they don't know how to, because they weren't taught to express it or how to express it either. Right? A lot of guys don't show hurt, they don't show sadness, or they choose not to be vulnerable, right? Hurt, sadness, and being vulnerable is something that like usually most men they kind of associate it with women. That's good too. Right. What I mean is that like these are emotions that they think most women should be displaying and showing. Like they don't feel like them being hurt, being sad, being vulnerable should be a thing that men do. They associate it with women because these are, I guess, emotions that they kind of find feminine. Right. They don't want to feel weak. Y'all feeling me? Put some snaps in there. Put some snaps in there. Okay. But you think about it, y'all. Think about it. How many times have you heard of like just an example? How many times have you heard of a guy who got his heart broke, right? And instead of him like showing that it hurts him, showing or expressing his hurt, like he'll probably like become cold, right? There's an option. He may either become cold, he could turn into a whore, like he don't care about nobody's feelings no more because then nobody care about his, or he might like immediately move on to the next person without him actually sitting alone and trying to heal his pain, right? But he gonna take that hurt that he feels that somebody put on him to the next partner because he doesn't want to show, he doesn't want to sit in his emotions, he doesn't want to express his emotions, so he's gonna act like he's not hurt, but then deep down he is, but he just decides to go on like nothing is bothering him. How many times have you ever heard of that or seen that? I've seen it plenty of times, right? If men are sad or hurt or something like that, y'all, you're hardly ever gonna see that. Snap. Y'all killing me with these snaps. Put them in there. Put them in there. And honestly, most guys being vulnerable, y'all, most guys being vulnerable, that's a lot of what guys need, actually. They need that. They need that space, but few are actually able to be in it, period. Hurt, sadness, and vulnerability are emotions that men think that women should express. I hate it, but they do, right? They associate anger with a man. That make perfect sense when you think about that. They associate anger with themselves, right? And a lot of times, this is exactly how it's going to come out, exactly how it's going to come out for a man as anger, as rage, right? I also believe this is why, like, when women are angry, that I believe this is the reason that it's so frowned upon. Because again, society and most men associate anger and rage with men, right? They associate sadness and, hurt and vulnerability with women, not anger, right? That makes sense. It makes sense. Hella sense to me. Make plenty of sense. Like, of course, we already have a stereotype as black women. We've been stereotyped as angry, angry, black, loud, and all that kind of stuff. There's a thing though, y'all. The thing. Somebody catch it. Men will express and show their other side, like their softer side, their sensitive side, their um, vulnerable side, where they feel comfortable. That's a word, y'all. Catch me? That is the thing. Men will express like their softer side, their sensitive side, their vulnerable side to you when and where they feel comfortable at that time and at that space, in your space, where they feel comfortable at. That's a word. Like a lot of men have not had that trustworthy person to be vulnerable with. All of what I just said, y'all, to say, yes, men should be able to be vulnerable and show their soft side to you in a relationship. Absolutely. I don't think anybody wants to be hard 24/7. And that's what most men try to be, right? That's what they want their appearance to be, right? They want their outer shell, their physical to seem like a hard shell of a person. But I don't really truly think anybody wants to be that way 24/7. Most guys are just built and conditioned to feel like they must, right? Or they just don't feel like they're weak, right? A society does not like or approve of a weak man. That's just period. It's a fact. Society does not like, again, or approve of a weak man. We've been around or have heard, like you've heard, like some women, like grown women, speak to men like, stop acting like a bitch. I mean, you ain't helping. You not helping the situation, baby. That ain't gonna help you if you truly want whoever it is to open up to you, period, and be soft with you. Just period. Because you didn't call the man a bitch. When he does express how he feels, now you didn't call him a bitch. Everybody know that word is so degrading. I know some people who would literally fight you if you call them that word. It's a degrading word. So now you're making this man feel less than. You're making him feel like he is actually indeed weak, right? I can imagine how hard it is for a man like to open up knowing y'all that it's gonna make him feel soft. I really don't think it's a weakness. I know it's not a weakness, y'all. It makes you human. And even more like for me, even more like stronger man, affectionate man, like somebody who's aware of his emotions and can express them in a positive way. Just period. It does not make you weak. And ladies, you should not treat anybody, any man, you know, like he's weak for expressing emotions. He's human just like you are. Period. I can imagine like how hard it is for a man to open up, like knowing that, it might be thrown back in his face as well. That's another one. That's another one. Some of us have that bad. You can't, somebody finally opens up to you. Like if you win, he does, he shows his emotions. Listen, period. Listen, like don't bring it back up. Let him have his moment. Like, he lets you have yours. Like everybody lets us have our moments, right? For me, I've had men cry around me, y'all, and I truly like see it as like a blessing and a flex. Not that I want to see, somebody hurting or, upset or crying or grieving. No. But I'm saying on the inside as a person, it makes me feel good. Like for me, like I'm saying that it was something that the man saw inside of me, or something about me that made him feel comfortable enough to finally let his guard down and feel like he could actually be himself around me is what I'm saying, right? So I feel like I'm just carrying that little peaceful energy, and it's that I'm her, I'm the girl, you know what I'm saying, I'm that girl, right? I just want to be in a place. That's where I aim to be, because men are human, y'all, and men are human. They have feelings, they have emotions, and they need to be heard too, right? Especially if we as women want them to show that softer side. You got to be supportive and actually be there, like they listen to us, right? Like listens to us. I want to be there, right? Um, for me, I just want to be like his comforting place, his safe place. That's what you need to be. That's what you need to like aim to be for him. Right? The world is already telling this man that he cannot show emotion. The world is telling him that. Society is telling him that. His friends are telling him that. When he go out in the world that he cannot be emotional or he's weak, right? The world is gonna tell him not to cry, right? The world is gonna tell him that nobody cares and toughen up. Don't nobody care. Toughen up and do what you gotta do, right? When the world tells this man this constantly, like, y'all, like constantly, like when does he have a chance to be soft? That's a good question to ask yourself. right? When does he actually get the chance? Well, the chance should be with you as a partner, you as that safe space. Be his safe space, period. It's hard out here for most men, and it shouldn't be hard with us women. It should not be hard. Like, don't take my words out of context. Don't misconstrue my words, and you know what I'm saying. Don't. I'm not telling you let any and everything slide. Of course not, right? But do let him be vulnerable around you. He should be able to, right? He should be able to be comfortable and at peace around you. Period. Be his peace. Be his peace. I know what's though. We say balance. Be his peace and raise a little hell too. Be that man peace. If men are in a relationship with you, y'all, they should be open and honest. That's exactly what you do want. You don't want anybody that you can't talk to, somebody that seems nonchalant, somebody that seems like they do not care, somebody that has never expressed what they truly feel around you. You know something's changed because you know your person, but then they won't open up to you. You don't want that. Period. You don't, right? They should not be your mate, your boyfriend, whoever it is. They should not be in a relationship, but still in a place like where they got to try and deal with their emotions and everything like privately when you're supposed to be there with them. They should not be in that place, right? Okay. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me, y'all. A lot of men just don't express these emotions, y'all, simply because they don't want to feel weak or like they no longer have control, right? When men express emotions, y'all, they feel like they should have been able to without like having to reach out, without having to tell somebody about it. They want that control, right? Y'all are crazy. All right. But y'all let this man, whoever it is, let him Let him. Let him express his emotions around you. Like let him know that it's okay, right? Whoever, any guys, it's okay to express your emotions. There are real women who gonna listen to you, bro. They gonna listen to you. You gotta understand, literally, you human, baby. You're not Superman. Just period. You're not a fictional character. No, you're a human being, right? Some won't like some guys won't open up because there are some women like who won't take them seriously any longer. Like, they feel like this man is weak now because he's expressing himself. That's why a lot of men won't open up. Somebody like me finds it so beautiful. So beautiful. Beautiful because y'all, he trusted you enough to be vulnerable around you. That is beautiful if you ask me. It is so beautiful for me and to me because, you may just be the only person that he's cried in front of, that he's been vulnerable in front of, that he's expressed his emotions to, that he finally let someone in. You might just be the only person who's gotten that opportunity or gotten him or been that person that he just felt comfortable enough with to actually express himself. That is beautiful to me, right? We got to stop teaching boys and men not to show emotions. Had a little thing just the other day. I was talking to my oldest about his grades, and we were getting ready to leave my job, and we were talking a little bit about it, and he just started crying. And I've definitely been a parent, but I'm work. That's something that I work on. Tell them to stop crying, but that's not what we want to do because you're teaching your boys not to show their emotions. And I said, well, I thought, and I said, okay, well, let's talk about it. Talk about it. You can tell me whatever's on your mind. And then even my big boy, he sat right on my lap. I almost had me crying, but he was like, well, can I apologize to my teacher? I was like, well, baby, you're not in trouble. We're just talking right now. I just want you to do better. That's all I'm saying. But we had a nice little conversation. He cried. I let him know that it was okay for him to cry because everybody cries, boys, men, mama cries, grown people cry. I let him know that that was fine. That was okay, that he could express himself. So as little boys, you got to stop teaching them that stop crying or don't cry. Let them cry. Then they will know how to express their emotions when they get adults, when they become adults. But when you stop them when they're a child, that's what they're gonna learn. That's what they're gonna remember, and they won't know how to express themselves. Or if they do, it's gonna be in an unhealthy way. Period. So, like I said, man, even as a mother, this is something that I work on all the time, y'all. I got two boys, and I don't want to raise like emotionless creatures. I don't. I want to raise grown men like who are fully capable of expressing themselves, right? Knowing that it's okay to be vulnerable and that not every woman will take advantage of that, use it against them, right? That's what I want to raise. I want my boys to know that crying does not make them weak, but only human and strong enough to be able to express their emotions, just period. That's what I want. That's what I want for my children. And I'm working on it because I'm not perfect at it at all, right? Don't tell a man that he's safe around you, y'all, and then the time he opens up, you mock him, you make fun of him, you tell him to man up, you tell him to stop acting like a bitch. Like pick one. You want him to open up or do you not? Right? That's gonna make that man wish that he never had, and you're gonna regret it too. Women have a lot of safe spaces. Of course we do. You got friends, you got people you can talk to. A lot of women are more open though to express themselves. A lot of men don't. Just be honest with yourself. Right? A lot of guys don't have this space. Your man should be able to be soft, vulnerable, and sensitive around you, just point blank, period. Emotions are emotional is beyond just crying, y'all. There's sadness, there's anger, there's happiness, there's even frustration, right? Most guys just resonate more with anger and violence above all others. If they cry, they show sadness, they feel feminine, right? They feel feminine, they feel weak. Be his safe places, y'all. My girls, my ladies, my sisters, be his safe place. Be his safe place. You've got to. He needs that. The world beats this man down enough. Period. Period. There's a song while I was working on this episode, y'all. Um, during the week, there's this song. I literally got to a part where I was about to type "teach me," or I wasn't about to type "teach me." I was about to type "teach him," like ways that you can kind of get a man to be vulnerable with you, to get him to open up with you, teach him. But the song that I instantly thought of is Music Soul Child, Teach Me. And I know y'all probably have heard that song. If you have not, when this video is done, click in the description box on YouTube and click the song because it's literally it's a beautiful song. And the words, you got to really just listen to the words. Like the very first thing he said in that song was I was taught the true definition of a man was to never cry. That's crazy because so many men are taught that. So many men are taught that. This my song. It's a great song, but it's got a great message, and it tells you a lot about what these men actually feel and what they were taught. They don't know how. I said that earlier. A lot of men don't express emotions, how they're feeling. They don't like being vulnerable because it makes them feel weak. They were taught not to cry. They were taught not to show emotion. Y'all listen to that song though, but don't leave. Wait till I'm done. So, y'all, again, you may have to teach him how to express his emotions, right? You be vulnerable, right? You do it first, and then you show him that he can do the same with you. That's all you're doing. Y'all know the song. Y'all want to hear me sing it real quick? I need some. Hey, I don't pay. I don't get paid to sing. Y'all singing the words on here? Yes, that's my song. Y'all got to listen to the words if you don't know it though. That song is a proverb. It's a proverb. Okay, I may give y'all a little piece of it. I may give y'all a little piece. They want me to sing. Okay. But yes, man, if y'all have not heard the song, I may give y'all a little sample at the end if you stick around. Other than that, I'm not doing it. I'm not singing. All right. So y'all be open with your emotions and you just might show this man how to do so. When this man talks to you, you have got to listen. Listen. I didn't say just hear him. There is a huge difference between hearing and listening. Actually, listening, listen to what he says. Listen with intention, right? Listen to understand pretty much. I promise just as much as your feeling matters, man, this man's feelings, they probably matter even more because they don't do it often, right? So it does matter. Give this man the space to reveal himself, to be himself openly. Most guys actually need to be taught because y'all, I promise they don't know how. They don't know how, right? The world tears him down. So he can't come home in that same negative energy that's out there, right? Where it should be safe for him. You're supposed to be his peace. You're supposed to be his comfort. You're supposed to be his safe space. He can't come from that negativity and come to negativity. That ain't gonna work, babe. That ain't gonna work. There are some things that men really want to express, y'all. They simply don't know how. What part y'all want me to sing? Ugh. Um, there are things that he will reveal, y'all, if he knows he can, like he can come to you, like without any judgment. If you need to, be willing to teach him. Period. Teach him. I want my man, whoever, right? I want my man to come to me with those emotions that he does not want to express, right? I want him to know that he can trust me and that it won't be used against him. That's where we got to be as women. I want him to know that even though society says he's weak, right? That he's strong. He's a strong, my strong king, right? For even being able to open up to me, right? Ladies, work on being trustworthy, right? Work on being trustworthy. If you want that softer side of him, what is revealed, you keep it there, period. Compliment him and make him feel special and heard. This will lead to him trusting you. Period. Ask deep questions. I'm not talking about the ones where he can give a yes or no answer. Ask a deep question that he got to explain a little bit. And you sit there and listen, though. Don't interrupt him. Listen, right? Be interested, right? Don't be judgmental. Be available. Period. If they need to talk, then you listen. Understand that a lot of men, like, simply they're not willing to talk. Period. Especially anything involving like deep feelings. So when he wants to talk, make sure you're there to listen. Y'all got me? Y'all in this song, man. If that man never opens up for you, though, it just honestly it may be deeper than you, or that may not just be the person for you. Period. Ladies, man, look, my sisters, be a safe space. We are needed. We are needed. Us as women, we're needed. Men have got to feel appreciated, supported, held down, heard, and respected. When the world doesn't do it, y'all, we've got to. We've got to let him express himself without any fear, y'all, of any judgment, any backlash. You sharing what was vulnerable to him, you cannot do it, right? He should not have that fear with you, just period. To the guys, man, keep fighting that good fight. Y'all are our kings out here. You're needed as well. You are loved by us, man. And there are some queens, some queens. I called you kings, so you got to be with a queen. There are some queens who will love you and accept you exactly for who you are, right? With her, you won't have to hide your emotions. With the right woman, you can express anything and it will never be thrown back in your face. To my guys, I love y'all, man. I'm proud of you. Keep going, work on healing, and just know that queens have your back. That's it. Period. All right. So, what part of this song y'all want to hear? I'm done. I don't even know all the words like that. Why y'all want to hear something so bad? Teacher, y'all still in here? Y'all here? Mm-hmm. Anybody here? Oh boy. Oh yeah. Snaps. Snaps. I don't know. Let's see. The first part is I was taught the true definition of a man was to never cry. Work till you tie. Got to provide. Some. Protected by all men. Man. All right, y'all sing with me. I don't know the whole song now. Really for real. I'm just finna I mean, not even paraphrase. I'm a freestyle. Snap like this, y'all. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh hell, y'all! Let me look. Y'all about to kill me with this song. Y'all, I don't get paid for this here. Let me see. Yo, she over here. Hey, I'm so dead. Wait, let me turn the song down. I don't want to get flagged and then. Oh wait, this is the wrong song. Mm. I had y'all ready. Oh, keep snapping, keep snapping. Dun, dun, dun. We'll let him sing it to y'all. Mhm, mhm, mhm. All right. Mhm. Here we go. Our relationship is suffering, trying to give you what I have. You say you don't know how to love me, babe. I say, show me the way. I keep my feelings deep inside. I channel them with my pride. I'm trying desperately, babe. Teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. How I can get my emotions involved. Teach me, show me how to love. Show me the way to that's my soul. This hey, it go hard now. He go hard. Yeah, I mean y'all really just go back and listen to the damn song for real. Then the second verse he like, um, where is it? I was always taught to be strong and never let you damn, never let her think that you care at all. Let no one get close to me before you and me. I done shared things about you, girl, about my past that I never tell to anyone else. Just keep it to listen to this. Girl, I know I like affection and expressing my feelings. It took me a minute to come and admit this. See, I'm really trying to change now. Wanna love you better, show me how. I'm trying desperately, baby. One more time, teach me how to love. Show me the way to surrender my heart. Girl, I'm so lost. Teach me how to love. How I can get my emotions involved. Teach me. Okay, I'm done. I'm not singing no more. That is really my song though. And it just hits so hard. Yes. Teach me how to love. There you go. Y'all are so silly up in here. Yeah, well, I'm so glad that some of y'all still in here. Cause usually y'all real sleep. Some of y'all real sleep now when it come to Facebook and YouTube. Y'all YouTubers, y'all begin on here, you click on it at the beginning, then you leave in the middle of it. So I at least hope when the episode go off, either you go back and watch it or you listen to it on the podcast out of some now. Cause I understand y'all be having stuff to do. I appreciate you giving me my view though at the beginning. Let me see who up in here. Hey brother. I didn't even see you. Hey bro. Queso. Change the damn name. Tracy. What up, my girl? Y'all so crazy. Yes with the snaps. I love it. Yeah, I appreciate it. You know, I do a little razzle dazzle over on this side. Keani, hey sis. I just be playing now. I just saying I got a church voice on. I ain't trying to go nowhere with it. Throw some roses. You the background. Not the background. Who y'all all crazy. Y'all enjoy the episode tonight. That was kind of like a suggestion or a fan's favorite though. Y'all gotta help me out. I'm looking soon to have guests on the show and stuff like that. What is this? 7? Episode 7. This is season 4, episode 7. So I think at the end of this one, episode 10, I'm gonna do another AMA. Ask me anything because that one still did really well and everybody liked it. So I'm gonna do another one of those. But y'all have to give me topics and stuff like that so I can keep speaking. I'm gonna try to get some guests in here soon, but you gotta tell me first what you want me to talk about. I'm gonna get some guests in here so I don't feel like I'm just boring y'all with my voice every week. But one thing you can say, your girl has been very, very consistent. Very. I started in December. I have not missed a week yet. I've had to do one, I think, um, what, 2 days prior. Had to do one on Tuesday, simply because on that Thursday I would be out of town. That was for my birthday week though, but I have not missed a week. So I've been very consistent with y'all, and I do appreciate your support wholeheartedly for real though. I do. So if y'all have any topics or anything you want me to speak on, you gotta let me know. And if it's something I don't know about, something I feel like I can get a guest on, You should absolutely be a guest. You so wise. Absolutely. You just tell me when, what you want to talk about. Um, Podcasting is crazy. Like you don't even have to. You don't have to be here. Like I use something called Riverside, and you can record it off your phone. Later, I send you a link, and then you can talk. But I do have another mic though. So yes, you should absolutely be a guest though. You so wise. You got so much wisdom. Man, appreciate that for real. I'm proud of me too. Although sometimes I ain't gonna lie, I do get very discouraged. But I can't. One thing I'm learning to do, bro. Like I can't. I'm just going at my own pace. I don't want to do it like I want to do it organic, right? I want to do it that way because I started in December and I got around 250 subscribers on YouTube. But when I started, I had none. So I want to do it that way because and when you do it, when you pay for like promos and people to come like your videos and just get random ass likes and subscribes, those are the people who won't watch you anyway. And then, like, you know how it's a positive video on YouTube, maybe with kids or something like that. Like, nobody can hate the video, nobody can dislike the video. When you pay for follows and subscribers and promos and stuff like that, this is exactly what you're gonna get. You could be saying the most positive shit in the world, and guess what? There's gonna be dislikes on your video, and you're like, what the fuck? How could you dislike this? That's what I'm just trying to do it organically, and I'm sitting at about 85 followers on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify, which of course Apple people use Apple more than Spotify. But if y'all are listening to me too right now at the moment, thank you so much for subscribing to YouTube or to Keena's Corner Podcast page on Facebook. If you have not subscribed to me on a podcast site, I would appreciate if you do that for me. Literally. Everybody, if you have an iPhone, when you get off of here, there's something on your phone that comes on it called Apple Podcasts. It's that purple thing that you probably don't use or you've deleted. If you deleted it, you can get it back. It's absolutely free, right? My mama call me y'all, but it's absolutely free. If you go in there and type in Keena's Corner, all you have to do is just click, my name, Keena's Corner, and click in the top right, click those three dots and hit follow. You'll be following my show. So that means that if you can't come on here for a live episode, when I'm done uploading, it'll pop right up on your phone. Or you can disable the notifications as well, whatever you want to do. But I need your support in every way. Like, even if you subscribe to me on here, I do appreciate that. But I would love if you follow me on the podcast site as well, just so I can get my numbers up so I can boom. But like I said, I'm trying to do it like organically, the right way. I love you too, baby. I appreciate y'all. Y'all though, y'all got anything, any topics, any something y'all won't say to me? Anything? Yeah, for real. Yeah, you definitely should be a guest on the show for real. That'll be great. Anybody in here before I go? Anybody? Antibody? And Tracy, thank you again. I appreciate that. I do. I appreciate y'all so much. I love all of y'all. I love y'all to death. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get out of here. That's it for tonight, y'all. That is it for tonight. Before I get out of here again, I please y'all just ask that you go follow Keena's Corner. Well, keep doing what you're doing. I definitely got you. I definitely got you. Leah, thank y'all so much for hanging around for real. Staying to the end of the video. This will I have a lot of fun at towards the end. For real, I really do. When y'all hang around and talk to me for a minute. Because I ain't gonna do nothing but edit my video when I get off. Yes, you absolutely need to be on the show though. Thank you for hanging out to the end too, Kiana. Thank you so much. And for your support. And for your subscribe, all that good stuff. And usually I think you share my video every single time you get off. You share my video. Maybe while you're on, I just see you later on. Leah, she does the same too. She be hopping back and forth though. That's what I'm talking about. This support. And she gonna share it every time. So thank y'all. Tracy, I appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming. Okay, I'm done. Because I've been on here 40 minutes. Oh, okay. And that's it for tonight, y'all. Before I get out of here again, please go follow Keena's Corner podcast page on Facebook. I'm available on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, and many other sites. Of course, YouTube. Um, just Google your girl. Google me, period. Thank you so much for tuning in to season 4, episode 7, y'all, of Keena's Corner. This is episode 37 in total, right? I hope you enjoyed tonight as much as I enjoyed delivering the message. I thank you sincerely for being here, y'all. And I thank you sincerely for being in my corner. I'm your girl, Keena, from Keena's Corner. I'm out, signing out. I love y'all. Talk to you next week. Thank you. I love you. Google me, period.